It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the Bass Guy Show. Thank you very much. Please stop. So you can see everything I'm doing here on the audio desk provides the sound effects. And we also have lots of audio and visual effects. Visual effects that you saw at the beginning. Just learning how to green screen here and have a little bit of fun. You can see there's someone walking their dog. You can see the bird feeder. It's not a cage. It's not the bad corner for the birds. It's a suet feeder. I just put up a new feeder for suet. Let's sue it. Not like in America, like suing everybody. Everybody's suing each other, but sue it. We're live. Not in America. Not in Istanbul. We're not in California. We're not in Poland. We're live in Montreal. And this is my little rinky-dinky internet show. That's a live car that just drove by. And if you want to know more about this show and what the hell is going on, please click on Bass Guy Show. Please subscribe or visit bassguyshow.com. I'm a musician. I play the bass guitar, the drums. We just purchased an electronic drum set. Oh, there's Pete's Pond. Later on, we're going to be looking at Pete's Pond in Africa for fun. Because why not? Because we can. And also Greta Thunberg. Greta Thunberg is, it's like when people say Edinburgh. I'm going to Scotland for my holiday. I'm going to visit Edinburgh. Maybe Greta Thunberg will be in Edinburgh. It's Edinburgh. It's fun to learn how to pronounce people's names properly. It's Greta Thunberg, and she's in Vancouver today. We've been following her ever since I went on the protest myself. I met Greta in the morning, and then it kind of inspired me to keep following where she's going around the world with her climate strike. And the last one was in Edmonton, Alberta, and apparently she had some a clash with the pro-oil people over there. But we don't think that's going to happen in Vancouver. And also in Vancouver, it's a school holiday. It just happens to be a professional make yourself better day or something like that, progress day. So the kids have school off anyway, and they're going to be protesting. They're expecting tens of thousands of people, maybe more. In Montreal, we had 500,000, 500,000 people. This is episode 1131. We have Frankie McDonald about to call in live. I do apologize, Frankie. I'm extremely late. I'm about half an hour late, or more like 15 minutes. And Frankie's been calling a few times, but I've just actually been late. Every time I do this show, it takes at least 3 hours to set it up, and sometimes it's just almost impossible to get it ready on time, so today we were a bit late. We have the chat board saying, is that suet thingy sturdy on the feeder? I don't want to scare the government drones, the birds. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm pretty tough. I have a huge car with massive wheels, and the chassis is 24 feet off the ground. I like to burn diesel the more. I'm just joking. Welcome to Van Goat. It is now time for the weather with Frankie McDonald.
Be prepared.
Live from Nova Scotia. Please hold the line.
Winter boots, winter jackets, hats, gloves, scarves, ski pants, ready. Order pizzas and order Chinese food. Buy cases, Pepsi, black cases, Coke. Next track, your furnace is ready. Turn on your furnace. Keep going.
Frankie McDonald, how you doing today?
I'm doing great so far.
Sorry we're so late today. It just takes a long time to set up the show sometimes. Larry, the producer.
Yes, you must be so busy. And Greta's now in Vancouver, British Columbia.
That's right, extremely busy. And we were just talking about Greta, the climate activist. She's in Vancouver, and I believe that they're going to be starting off the whole thing in about 2 hours, I think.
And did you hear about that Barack Obama's coming to St. John's Newfoundland on Tuesday, November 12th, 2019? I just took the video of myself during at lunchtime. When I get home, I'm going to upload my video about Barack Obama coming to St. John's Newfoundland.
Oh, you should go see him, Frankie. That's not too far away from you. How long would a bus ride be?
St. John's Newfoundland. It's further than Halifax.
Okay, we have Sloppy here, we have Van Gogh here, and it's BB's birthday today. My girlfriend's birthday today, Frankie. Can you sing happy birthday to BB?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear BB. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah. Hey, Frankie, you sent in another clip. Can you explain the next clip that we're going to watch?
The bass guy.
Hi, bass guy.
We'll just watch it once. Let me rewind it here. Okay.
The bass guy.
We have another clip here you sent me of some people in the kitchen. Is this Scott from Pizza Zone?
Yes.
Okay, let's watch Scott from Pizza Zone. This is Frankie's friend.
The bass guy.
Hi, bass guy.
Hey, bass guy.
Wanda, say hi to the bass guy.
One guy, right?
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you very much for taking those videos. Can we watch?
Japan's getting 200 millimeters of rain today.
Wow, that's a lot of rain, eh? And they're on an island, so they must get flooding and
Because
stuff
the
like that.
typhoon's interacting with a low pressure system.
Oh, I didn't see that, Slap. No, I think it was the number of the file number of the file, the video file. So
And
I
did
just
you hear about that? Greta doesn't like Hollywood movies, doesn't like famous people, doesn't like other world leaders.
Well, it is true if like we consumed less and stuff. I think, yeah, you're right, Frank. It's like she doesn't like how people idolize people, like how we put things and people on a pedestal, how we worship people when we're all the same. We're all the same.
And the Greta doesn't like taking airplanes.
We like to focus on one person, like Greta, for example. Wow, the show's doing great today. We have 2 people watching. I'm doing amazing. Maybe in another 5 years, Frankie, I'll crack the code.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a little bit all over the place today, and we're going to play some music later on. I'm actually going to feature the song Peaches
Hey,
that we
how
made
can
for
the
you.
United Nations, head of the United Nations, he's super busy, doesn't have time to talk to any family members, not even their son.
Yeah, he's like, Daddy, can we go for a pic? No, son, I have to go work at the UN. Leave me alone. He's so busy, eh?
His father's so busy working the UN.
Yeah. So when it's really busy, sometimes you have to make sure that you take time off to recharge, right? Like batteries.
What about the president? That means when somebody else, not even prime minister of another country can talk to a president sometimes.
Yeah, it's like someone tries to call up, Putin tries to call up Trump to see if he wants to like go, play tennis or something, and Trump is like, no, I'm too busy. He's probably the busiest guy in the world.
What about Justin Trudeau?
Good point here we have on the chat board saying no job is worth your well-being. So you come first and then things second. Talking about work, you're at work right now, Frankie.
Yeah, I'm at work at the May Farmer right now. My next Robin Slim show is on November 20th.
What did you have for your lunch today, Frankie?
East Time Mario's Pizza. You do the commercial right now for the Robin Slim show.
Yes, sir. Okay, so we're going to do a commercial for the Rob and Slim show. It's these 2 dudes from New Jersey who have a podcast, and Frankie's going to be on the show. So on your marks, get set. 1 second, I'll give you some music here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special message from Frankie McDonald. Go for it, Frankie.
Hey, everybody. I'm going to be on the Robin Slim show on Wednesday, November 20th, 2019 at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is 10 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time. I'll be on the Robin Slim show on Wednesday, November 20th, 2019 at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is at 10 o'clock p.m. Atlantic Standard Time.
Thank you, Frankie McDonald. Everybody go watch the Rob and Slim show. And if you have a chance, go check out the Bass Guy show. There you go, Frankie. There's our commercial. So I'll clip that up and put it up later.
And did you hear about that? How busy Donald Trump? He's so busy.
Yeah, it's not so fun when it's kind of fun to be busy. Like Van Gogh is here.
And
he
because
likes.
Donald Trump doesn't have much time to talk to movie stars, musicians, or nothing.
No, Van Gogh was saying that he likes to be busy. I guess some people like it when you're busy, but you don't want to be so busy that you're not focusing.
How busy is Donald Trump? He's mighty busy.
Yeah, Donald Trump is busy being an egomaniac, chauvinistic, self-narrating poo-poo
Kim
head.
Jong-un is another ego man.
Hey, that's a good point. Someone's saying that Trump has time to tweet all the time. So how busy can he be if he's tweeting all the time?
He's tweeting about the politics and the government.
Yeah, oh, Donald Trump. Hey, Mark Zuckerberg was on the television this week, right?
Yeah.
What was Mark
He's
Zuckerberg
mighty
talking
busy
about?
too.
Mark Zuckerberg was talking about money and making a Facebook bank for the world. And Greta's
What
saying
happens
that...
if Mark Zuckerberg runs for the president next? What happens if he wins the presidential election after Donald Trump leaves?
It means that Mark Zuckerberg is actually an alien from another planet, and they're slowly taking over the world, Frankie.
What happens if he ran for president if he won?
Pardon?
What happens if Mark Zuckerberg ran for the president and he won?
I wouldn't be surprised because Ronald Reagan was an actor, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is an actor, and Donald Trump is a billionaire, and Bush and all them, and they're all oil merchants. So why not keep voting for people who already have everything and give them more? That's what happens. It's rich people who run out of.
Just imagine if you had a billionaire in the Democrat Party running against billionaire in the Republican Party in the next presidential election.
Zuckerberg. It means that like people who are so rich and have everything, they get bored and they need more power. It's never enough. The Tibetans call it the hungry ghost. You never have enough, so you need
Bill
more.
Clinton ran for the president, Bill Clinton will be Democrat Party, Trump will be Republican Party.
Yeah, and Bill Clinton will be playing the saxophone, and Mark Zuckerberg will be playing Pac-Man and like comparing how ugly people are on his little beautiful app that he started for that reason. So I believe that's true, Frankie, that Zuckerberg and his friends started Facebook in college to compare who was the ugliest person in school. It was very
Former
mean.
dictator of China on that picture, he's another eagle guy.
I really hope that Bernie votes. And guess what Bernie just announced? He announced that if he becomes president of America, everybody listen. Bernie said if he becomes president of America, he will legalize marijuana. What would that mean then, Frankie?
He'll be following Justin Trudeau's footsteps, just like Andrew Scheer and Stephen Harper. They're not nice people.
It would be good because even Canada wants to legalize all drugs because if they're legal,
I didn't
you
know
can't
Harper-
arrest people.
Stephen Harper
And it doesn't
wasn't a
matter what
nice
I'm saying
guy.
right now. Pardon?
Same with that conservative leader of Canada.
Yeah, you have to be careful though, like being busy and talking about politics and all this stuff, because it's too much, and you might fall down the stairs, and then you go boom, 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 boom.
Then the ambulance to go, Then doctor say, okay, doctor, this guy's all broken up. Throw him in the garbage.
How much trouble with
Back
that
to the
doctor?
hospital. A lot of trouble.
Well, it's Friday afternoon. We're filming the Bass Guy show. We have Frankie McDonald, and we're talking about everything. What other things do you like in life, Frankie, besides the weather and all this famous
I do
people?
comedy videos. I do dancing videos. I'm working on the next comedy video.
So yeah, imagine Bernie Sanders wins presidency and then he legalizes marijuana, and then they'll have to release a whole bunch of people out of jail. They put people in jail for picking up a plant from the ground.
They'd put people in jail.
Yeah. So anyway, I hope Bernie wins. I think it would be good because there's a lot of conflict in the world right now. I think people are protesting.
Bernie Sanders and Justin Trudeau will be friends.
People are protesting all over the world, Frankie. It's young people are fed up, I think.
Stephen Harper doesn't mind it, and young people are fed up, and not Stephen Harper himself.
Yeah, they're fed up because they go to school, they pay tons of money, and then when they finish school, there's no jobs. And I think it's also the individual, though. I think everyone has the... Anyways, I'm going to shut up because I shouldn't judge, but 420 blaze it.
Down
Frankie, there's
Antarctica, the ice caps are melting. It's going to be warm air and cold air fighting each other in North America. There's a series of low pressure systems because the Arctic air is intensifying and the cold intensifies. Hurricanes frequently decline. That's the fall of the year. Bermuda high weakens and Colorado lows become more intense in North America. And it's going to bring snow in England this weekend coming up, including London, UK, and all those places, and Scotland and Ireland because of cold air.
Well, when I was a kid, Frankie, I'm 45, so 35 years ago, it was always snowing at the end of October. It's at the end of October now, and there's butterflies and bees and flowers outside. It's really warm here.
Medieval period was the previous warm period.
It's too bad Al Gore didn't win, eh? He was the first politician to go public with climate change and everything, like go mega public, I mean. So he even had to get a crane to show his how exponentially high the curve of pollution. Do you think that we're polluting the world too much, Frankie?
Damn, polluting the world is not good at all.
We have a question here for you, Frankie, on the chat board. And by the way, if you're watching the replay of this, hello, replay viewers, you can watch the live
You show
replay.
clips of the movie downsizing after I appear on Base Guy, so you'll be showing clips of movie downsizing.
Okay. I'm going to downsize Mark Zuckerberg later. Here's a question for you. What kind of dinosaur does Frankie like the best?
T-Saurus Rex.
What is a T-Rex?
Tyrannosaurus.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, so here's a statement here. There are jobs, but employers often have ridiculous expectations, would rather pass responsibilities on existing employees without giving them pay rises. I was just talking to someone. I went to the hardware store, and there's a guy who's been working there for years, and he's an older guy, and he's a plumber and everything, and he told me they started hiring young people out of college that don't know anything and paying them less, and then they're unable to help the customers. So imagine trying to push, veteran workers out of, anyway. I don't know what's going on, Frankie. What do we need to do to make the world a better place?
Reduce burn of fossil fuels all over the world.
Yeah, and you have to be good to people, right?
They have to be good to people. Like Syria is almost gone, and there's the wars going on in Iran, Iraq, and Syria, and Afghanistan, and all Russia. They're always fighting.
There's a lot of turmoil in the world right now, so we need to listen, watch, and then make the right choice on what we can do to make it easier for someone else.
Yeah.
I think by the most powerful thing a person can do is by what you eat, what you wear, what you shop, what you buy. If you buy responsibly, you can do less damage to the people and the planet.
Yes, and Mars could be infected too because of the Earth, because of global climate change. That can even affect Mars as well.
Yeah, people will go to Mars and then pollute that planet too, maybe. So we have a lot going on. Greta's going to be up on stage later on. I don't know if we'll catch it or not. And we're going to go to some music now. Frankie, before you go, what are you going to be doing this weekend?
There's a Cape Breton Screaming Eagles play against Sherbrooke Phoenix tomorrow night. I'm seeing that new movie tonight, Countdown.
How's the laptop going, Frankie? Have you been using
Great
it?
so far.
What have you been using it for? Just fooling around?
Just monitoring weather, things like that, and Google Earth and things like that. And on the
Amazing.
desktop computer, I upload my video from desktop computer.
Because you need a lot of power to run Google Earth and Google Space, right?
Yes. I'm Frankie McDonald. You're listening to Base Guy Radio Show.
Thanks again, Frankie. Have a great weekend. I love it when you call. Take care.
Make sure every winter boots, winter jackets, hats, and gloves, scarves, and ski pants is ready. Order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy cases of Pepsi, buy cases of Coke. Make sure if your furnace is ready, turn on your furnace to keep those warm. Drink lots of green tea, like.
So that was Frankie McDonald. And now we're going to take a look at Pete's Pond. We're going to go live to Africa right now. So you can see there's some African trees there. There's a pond. We used to visit Pete's Pond all the time. We actually had a whole week dedicated to visiting Pete's Pond. So we'll be looking at that later. I guess it's time to play some music. Can you turn Pete down? Yeah, it was too loud. So sorry about today. I'm all hot and bothered. There's a lot going on. I've been extremely busy, so busy to the point where I'm just gonna like walk away. I'm just gonna leave the house and walk into the woods. Just been dumbly busy, if that's a bad adjective, but been really busy. So today I'm like half an hour late, and there's buttons everywhere and camera and wires. I'm like, oh my god, I can't finish. And then I realized that nothing matters. It's just, just calm. I'm gonna play some music and try to put myself in a better mood. You're watching the Bass Guy Show, now in audio and video. I just heard this song 5 minutes before I started the show, so I've never played this before, ever. So let's see what happens. I'll throw up the lyrics and jam it. Quickly put together something. Bass Guy man, you need to cheer up. Don't worry about the noise, the taxi drivers, the pollution, all the technical stuff. Just relax, man. You gotta liven up, Bass Guy. You gotta liven up, man. You gotta stop all the noise. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop! It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
So that's Filthy Frank on YouTube if you want to visit, find out who he is. Filthy Frank is a really funny guy. The camera out there is a little bit too bright for my liking. I'm going to turn it down a bit. There we go. So usually I do everything smooth and fast in 1 hour, but today, just got to relax. So we're live looping now. I just heard this on CBC radio. Gotta remember how to do it. Little Bob Marley. I remember it now. I feel like everything's going slow today. That just comes from the pressure of trying to get the show done. up. Yeah, we bought a new drum set. I've never done this before, so be gentle. Lively up yourself, don't be no drag. Lively up yourself, reggae's another bag. Lively up yourself, and don't say no. Lively up yourself on the Bass Guy Show. What you gonna do? You rock so, like you never did before. You dip so, dip through my door. You skank so, you skank and come alive today. Lively up yourself, don't be no drag. Lively up yourself, reggae's another bag. Lively up yourself, and don't say no. Lively up yourself on the Bass Guy Show. Oh yeah. Lively up yourself now. Lively up yourself, don't be no drag. Lively up yourself, reggae's another bag. Lively up yourself, and don't say no. There goes the 212. Lively up yourself on the Bass Guy Show. Oh yeah. Lively up yourself and don't be a drag. Lively up yourself, reggae's another bag. Lively up yourself and don't say no. Lively up yourself on the Bass Guy Show. Don't say no. Smoke the ganja, blaze it. Smoke the ganja.
Secretary left orders that no matter where
Have you got another message?
Yes, we've got one. Oh, may I, sir?
I think he's entitled to that.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
So there you go. That was the first time I've ever played that song. I heard it on the radio. I do that often now. I've been doing the Bass Guy Show for so many years. I have a different philosophy towards music myself. I think it should be a personal choice. You don't have to be in a band and you don't have to jam with people. And you can be in a band and you can jam with people. But in a lot of bands, you learn the song, you spend months, you make an album, you practice 7 times a week, you do it over and over. And for me, that's not real. When you talk, music is a language. So when you talk to people, you don't practice talking. You don't get it ready. And you can, it's called a speech, but it's like, it's manipulation in a lot of way, which is cool too. Like I'm looping and stuff, that's manipulation. But what I'm trying to say, hello Linda, welcome. I'm glad you like the song. Yeah, like music should just be like, you hear something and you're like, let's just do it. Like, fuck it. Who cares about practicing and what chord or whatever? Let's just jam it and then leave it alone. And I think what a lot of people do is they obsess with the music and they hide behind like, I'm not putting anything down. It's good to do everything. You should just do everything. But music can be fun when you let it be open to the universe and to the world. Like you let anything can happen. I mean, I'm just jamming on my own with a loop pedal, so it's a bit different. But, a lot of people depend on the parts and you do this and on bar 17 you come in and that's cool. But music should also just be fun. It doesn't have to be something that you show off or impress people with or show how great or smart you are or how much money you can make. And you should just, get out your banjo and sit on the porch and do some picking. We have Gajen is here, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to say ho. I'd like to say hello. Oh man. I'd like to say hello to the world famous Dot and Mo, our good friends of the show. I feel the same way about what I went to school for, advertising. It's all fake. And yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing I'm realizing, and that's why I do my show. I don't usually ever talk about my philosophy or reason why, but I'm sick and tired of music and musicians and the way it's done. It's just turned into like soup, basically. It's like a 3.5 minute song and you sell it, and even that's over now because no one buys albums. It's a thing of the past. But you know, the whole idea of putting someone on stage and there's lights and there's all this attention, it's like putting people, it's like idolizing people. It's sick, it's wrong, it's not right. Back in the day, like Motown and funk and jazz, man, people could really play music. And nowadays when you listen to movies and stuff, it's all just overproduced, people on computers, and it's all fake. And you learn these skills, like Sloppy's saying, like you learn how to do graphic arts or you learn how to paint, and then you find out that people used to ask me if I played double bass, you know, the big bass, dum ba dum dum dum. They want me to play that because it looks good. They don't even know anything about the music. They just want it to look good. Do you play double bass? We're looking for someone with the big bass. I'm like, no, I play bass, but it's the exact same thing. It's just sideways and less bad for your back, you know? So yeah, I think people are, I think as a collective society, we force each other to like make an album or to make a show or to make a podcast or to make a cake, and then to have a job from 9 to 5 and to buy a house and have 2 kids and then have grandparents. Like we're all forcing each other to try to be the same thing and then idolize, like, you know, Mark Zuckerberg or something. It's stupid. Why can't you just like be a millionaire and rent a tiny apartment, and then you'll have tons of money and you can just pick your belly button and play the banjo on the porch? Like, why do we all put pressure on ourselves every year at Christmas, you know? Like everything, it's birthdays, Christmas, Hanukkah, it's just school. It's just the same thing. I thought about that the other day. I was watching all the school buses go by, and I thought, holy shit, like I was raised by the government. They made me go to school. They made me drink milk every day, which is now apparently bad for you. And then they made me learn math and French and history. And then you have all these kids. It's kind of like the album Pink Floyd, The Wall. Then you have all these people who are just the same. I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be a dentist. I'm going to build roads. And so every time I was a musician, like people would like look at me like, you do what? You play the banjo for a living? I'd be, yeah. Once I made $50. Can we call him Zuckerberg from now? So Sloppy wants to call him. So this is the thing with my show. I don't like, we trap ourselves. I don't want to have to always do the weather and then always do like the show and tell, and then like I can do anything I fucking want. We can just relax and chill out. It's my own fault, really. But the weather is important. I mean, Frankie McDonald is life. So can we call him Zuckerberg from now? I think my jaw blows just saying, yeah, well, Billy, BB's birthday today. She has the same job as you, man, in retail and busy and manager and stuff. I think your job blows too, Billy. Can we help you get a new one? Good idea. We could change. Sloppy, can you please give Billy D a promotion? I have so I do feel bad for not reading the chat board because I'm either talking or playing or producing and it's too much. So I'm going to start to learn how to screw up more and make more mistakes like this.
You must let me send you a less monotonous diet.
My diet's already taken care of.
Yeah, I guess I'm just a bit over thingy it worked. So I've got plenty of free advice for you, BG. I love how you bring these things up, Billy. Remember the time everything went smoothly? Once I did a gig and there's this manager and he was a big idiot. He was like Trump or whatever. And after we played, we're in a jazz band. We've been playing all our lives. So we know what we're doing. We're just playing jazz. No one's listening. Everything's cool. And the manager came up and said, I'm going to give you some advice. He's like, when you play the songs, you need to do 2 songs and then take a break and then do 3 songs. And then he's like, hey, I'm giving you advice for free. Free! As if he was doing us a favor, you know, by giving us his knowledge. So I basically told him to go fuck himself. With my parents' permission and Trump. So we have Danny Galaxy here as well. Welcome, Danny. Danny's a great musician. Everybody follow him. We have Billy D here. Everybody's great. I give Billy a promotion. You know what? This is the first time we've ever done this in 5 years. Wait for this. Ladies and gentlemen, today's employee of the month is Billy D. Time to ride the blue bus, Billy. Time to spank the baby's bottom and throw the dirty rag on the grill. I'm going to Tina Town. So yeah, wow, this is groundbreaking. For 5 years, Chicky Mickey has been Employee of the Month, and today, Billy D is Employee of the Month. So we have our graphics team right now working vigorously and furiously to try and get in a graphic. I don't know how it's going to happen, but we're going to pull our resources together. I like the new Jack, says... I'm pretty tough, actually. I got a big car and it goes fast. It's never happened before. We don't need to do anything. But yeah, let's not do anything. Let's not do anything. Why don't we go look at Pete's Pond? This is a pond live in Africa. This is live, ladies and gentlemen. Actual live. Oh, we have an elephant. I hope St. Loves doesn't call today. That would be hilarious. The actual real Satan Loves called me the other day for my birthday, and I didn't answer the phone. I feel bad. The reason I didn't answer the phone because I'm so busy. I've actually started doing that. Like, someone will knock at the door or the phone will ring, and I just won't even answer it. Because, like, fuck, man. I think what it is if you can, like, do things like make posters and do graphic arts and do recordings, and if you can do stuff, then people like, do this, do that. And, like, why don't you go do it, man? I'm trying to pick my belly button here. That's my new life goal, is to pick my belly button and do nothing. I don't have to do anything for anybody. Unless there's money. If you give me money, hard cash, cold currency, then I'll do it. I love doing nothing. Elephant butt. Hello, Jeeve. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the famous Jeeve here. And talking about Jeeve, Jeeve's in Oklahoma. He's a good friend of the show. He just got back from the cabin in the woods. And Jeeve made this song. He's a musician. He doesn't have to do anything either, but he made a song for me. And this is the song called Show and Tell by Jeeve.
Show and tell is what we're gonna do. It might be old to him, but new to you. And it doesn't even matter if you've seen it before. Bass guy, show and tell. Show and tell.
So thank you for that tune. Larry, the producer, was up till 4 a.m. in the morning doing that Saw graphic. Look at that, eh? Isn't that incredible? For Show and Tell today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look at Sock Cop this time of year, exactly this week, I think, 2 years ago. Here's Sock Cop talking a whole bunch of nonsense for today's show and tolt. Well, it looks like we have a telephone call, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, welcome to the Bass Guy Show.
You know what? My favorite vegetable, I really like a broccoli. A broccoli is really good. I like a squash is good. Any type of leafy gimmick, like you start talking about the spinaches and like the green, those type of things. I don't put a bunch of cheese and all that kind of garbage on there. You know what I'm talking about? It's it's just the broccoli. Columbus Day. Or also, I learned this today in Alabama. Today in Alabama only, the only state in the union. Today is it is Fraternal Day. 100%. I think everybody here knows. Sort of my MO is catching the speeders. That's what I do. Keep them off the road. Speeders are the worst people. Speeding is the gateway crime that leads to other crimes. You start getting away with speeding, and then you're like, well, murder's a crime too. Let's just do that. We got away with speeding. You know what I'm saying? And it snowballs just like that. There's a spot near the police station down there. I drive through it every day, where it's like some sort of bizarre universe over there, because there is no. You know how people ignore signs all the time. People ignore stop signs. I don't know if you got yield signs in Canada, but there's yield signs that you don't have to stop at, but you got to like pause and look. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. My words of wisdom to those people are don't do that.
Wow, you just got a laugh track there. You earned it.
Oh, yeah. They shouldn't do that. That's the thing. What I would like you to do, bass guy, is to hop into that old bass mobile that you got out there out your window that I see over there, and just point that thing to the south and drive over here to my place. So we'll have some Dr. Peppers and grits and.
I have them like every second day for my whole life. You don't do the eggs thing, no?
No, eggs I do, but I just fry the eggs. I don't scramble them. I've never scrambled, so I was like, what do? You just, I guess I'll just put it in here and then get the scrambling. And it totally worked. And I was so happy. Loosedale, Mississippi, that Pawpaw took me to one time. And they would do the things up there. I think they actually shut it down now. I don't think it's there anymore. But they used to do the thing. And I would get me a big old bowl of banana pudding and try to keep flies off of it and sit down in the little stadium, and they would trot these like cows and goats and bulls and stuff into the little thing, and the guy would be up there being like, hey, who wants a bowl? Let me get a little bowl over here. Hey, Lou, I want this bowl. You want that? Get a little bowl over here. Let me get a little bowl over there. Oh, you want two bulls over here. He's going to buy three bulls. Yes, and then sold.
114 a quarter, 114 on 10,000 on and 10,000.
Yeah, Pawpaw, yeah, he knows the stuff. We never bought anything. Oh, but here's a funny story at the cattle auction. A true story. What happened one time is we were leaving, and we brought a friend of mine with me, and we were walking, and there was a big old like trailer, right? There was a big trailer, and it was full of like bulls and whatnot. And you know what is bulls? There's, you know what I'm trying to say, stuff that comes out the butt of a bull. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, exactly. So anyway, so the bottom of the thing was, and one of the bulls he slipped his little hoof or whatever. He slipped, and he did like one of them cartoons, like he stepped on a banana peel or whatever. Slipped, floof, but his hoof shot a gigantic, big old glob of the bull, right onto my friend. And we laughed. Oh, how we laughed. Even the bull was laughing. Anyway, that's a 100% true story for you, bass guy. I never tell most people don't know this, but a lot of my show is like people taking calls and stuff like that. I don't tell that many true stories, so I feel like I'm doing a whole new. I'm feeling very vulnerable on the show today. I don't know why.
That's okay. I mean, how do you feel now, Sock? How do you really feel?
I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I should be sitting on that couch over there.
How would you tell this guy where they could find you on the internet? What would they do?
Well, if you want to find Sock Hop on the internet, there's a very easy way to do that. But I don't want to tell you. I want you to be a detective and figure it out.
Cat, get your butt out of the...
That right there that's a cat rump roast.
Wow.
You're taking a very close look at the cat's rump roast.
Oh man.
Oh, that's cat butt.
Man.
That is cat butt right there. I'm sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Oh dear.
The show went all cattywampus salty today.
Get out of here, cat.
It's supposed to be Sock Cop, and he's a puppet, and it's for the kids and everything.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a nice, fun
rump roast
family show, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah. The kids know what's going on, though.
Yeah, they know what's up. I love your show. I watch your show all the time. Many times as I can.
Well, thank you, Sock. I appreciate your friendship and help over the years. Cat, get the cat butt out of there again.
I apologize about the behavior. Yeah.
Well, basically, people from all over the world are watching a guy play bass from Montreal while a Sock Cop is in Alabama showing cat butt to the world. That's really what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's one way to put it.
It's like Sock Cop, doesn't he, the cat?
Yeah. She's a big fan, and I don't know what Hey, it looks like. Hey, look, it's my head on a cat body. Did you see that for a second?
I saw
man,
that.
was
We
great.
saw
That was
that.
fantastic.
We can
It was
screenshot it and then we'll
screenshot.
turn it into a vine
That
and
was
then
great.
I'll put it on. I love Facebook.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness, cat book, cat, get out of here with your cat butt. Oh my goodness, Bass Guy, thank you so much for taking my phone call. This is a train wreck. I'm going to let you go. I'll talk to you later. Smooches for you. Sock Up loves you. Have you a good days.
Take care, Sock Cop. Let's hear it for Sock Cop, everybody.
Make sure every winter boots, winter jackets, hats, and gloves, scarves, ski pants is ready. Order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy games, the best, buy games, go. Okay, guys, we're going to do a guy tries to eat 100 tacos at once. I want you to eat 100 tacos at once. Order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy games, the best, buy games, go.
114, 114, all of 113, 75, way in the back, 14. Out front, 114, quarter, 114, quarter, now half. Hit 114 and a half, don't have you now. 114, 50, 114 and a quarter, 114, don't want to mind, 10,000.
Show and tell is what we're gonna do. It might be old to him, but new to you. And it doesn't even matter if you've seen it before. Bass Guy, show and tell. Show and tell.
So there you have it. There's Bass Guy's show and tell. I hope you enjoyed that. I've changed my shirt here. My friend Van came over to visit, and he gave me the shirt off his back. It's the whole thing of Mills Motors, of paying it forward. What goes around comes around. I used to have my favorite shirt I would wear every Friday. It was a red shirt, and it said, "Ask me how I'm doing with my silent treatment," or some crap. And our friend Link asked me for my shirt, so I mailed him the shirt off my own back. And now Van gave me the shirt off his own back. So we're all sharing clothes here. And you should share clothing, because the fashion industry is a huge percentage of waste in the world that contributes to pollution in the world, climate change. So this is the I believe this is the baseball or basketball team or something, the ping pong. This is the Charlottetown. They're a sports team, the A10. The sports, the ball, try to get the puck in the hoop, basically. And this is Charlotte from North Carolina. So thank you very, very much. Fast fashion is gross, like fast food. I see that like when I'm going to, driving down, the street or walking down the street. There's like McDonald's and the drive-through, and there's cars just going, big, huge cars speeding in and going in and eating hamburgers. And no wonder the world's screwed up. I'm going to do some more music now. Here's a little Hendrix jam that I've not done in about probably 25 years, I think. It comes from an album, I think it's called Isabella or something like that. It's a black cover and it just says Isabella. That's what I remember. When we were kids in high school, we used to smoke joints and play Hendrix and jam it. Bass Guy, you've never looked so manly. Well, thank you, Jen. Thank you. There's the Hendrix chord. window. Do the bass first. Wow, you're right, Gajen. You're right, my left speaker went off. Let's hear it for Jen for being better producer than Larry. My left speaker went out and I didn't even know. Screwed it up, gonna do it again. I'm gonna go let Scarlett in. Not one bird today, and I got like $100 worth of bird food. I don't trust those guys at the back of that white truck, Jeeve.